Yo, welcome back to another episode of Beeks Corner. It's your boy Beeks, and I'm back in the building. You know the routine, we're out here, we're rolling, and we are moving. You know, them weekly episodes out here, fam. You get me, fam? I gotta adjust myself and that. I got the Mandem in the car. The Mandem in the cut, bro. Look, 4 gorgeous looking black men in the cut, fam.
Hey,
you man, to get me.
Come on, fam.
I'm going to introduce every man out here, you get me, you know the routine. We got man like KOJO from 3 in midfield. KOJO, what are you telling me? You good?
Bruh, I've missed you, you know. I watch your content, everything, but the conversation, bro, I've missed you, man. I've missed you.
Come on, G, bro. Listen, man, trying to get back on this thing, fam. You get me? I've missed you too, G. You know the ones that say, let me call KOJO, man. It's been a long time, fam. You know the ones there. Man like DARREN, I got my eye on the boy.
Yes, come on.
Come on. I'm blessed, bro. Blessed again, bro. It's been a while since we got together. Talk United. But it's good to have a certain squad, man. This panel's fire, and I'm looking forward to the show, man.
Listen, love. And obviously, the man, the myth, the legend. This guy is everywhere. If you can't see him, you can now, bro. He's everywhere. Mr. Man United host. Come on, G Bob.
So what?
Hey.
Trust me. So what? It's your boy Bits and Bobs, and we are on. It's your boy Beeks.
Hey.
Mandem. Hey. Colgate smiles everywhere. What were you saying, Mandem?
We're out here. We're everywhere. Come on, guys. Look, listen. We got Benji, Pastor Benji in the cut. He's out here, fam. Shout out to Maria. Yeah, you keep doing your thing, G. Get me? Listen, bro. This is live, bro. This is live just before the United game. We've seen the United lineup. Look, I've already come out here and I've said, bruv, man, not watch Europa League. Obviously, I got sucked in. Love for United is there. And last week, I was like, all right, cool, man, we're winning. I was telling the man them before we went live, yeah, we're winning. Yeah, calm, man. That's light. I see Diallo's goal. I'm thinking, calm, this is nice. Only for us to concede in the 92nd minute at OT, bruv. You know, back in the day, that wasn't us. That was us scoring in the 92nd minute. We're out here conceding. Yo, man, them tell me what is going on. I'm going to come to you, Bits and Bobs. Fam, what happening, man? What's happening with United, man? You're going to do the watch-along soon, G, man. Let the man them know.
Right, Man United, yeah. A whole Man United got bullied by a man called Kessie. Yeah, and this is me. One man against 3 of you midfield. Just literally taught you how to read your book on how to play central midfield. Listen, Man United, yeah, I dare them to lose today. I said it to you guys before we came on. I dare them to lose. Because right now, yeah, 9 million of the Queen's greatest British pounds is about to be earned from the manager of this club. Rude boy, listen, you have one job tonight. This ain't RB, Red Bull, whatever their name is. Okay, this ain't Champions League, bro. This is Europa League, bro. We should be hitting the final. I don't care. So for me, man, literally, man, listen, those idiots, man, you had one job. We're 1-0 up. Keep the ball away. We saw what happened with Fred. And then obviously they got the corner. Dean Henderson, fix up, bro. Tonight, yeah, if we lose tonight, season's done. That's all I'm going to say. Season's done. Seriously, bro. I'm telling you right now.
Is that what you're on, Bobs? Is that what you're on?
I'm telling you, bro. Thursday night, you know, G. Thursday night. Man can be watching EastEnders and that. You got me Thursday nights watching these idiots.
Trust me.
Look, listen. You're saying the season over. DARREN, I'm going to come to you, man. What are you saying? Is the season over? We getting knocked out?
Bro, it might as well be, man. Like, top 4, obviously, you know. But to be honest, top 4 is the baseline. Do you know what I mean? So top 4 is pretty much sewn up now. Unless we go on like a stupid, poor run. But yeah, man, like, I was looking forward to getting in this competition because it's about time that we won a trophy. Do you know what I mean? We're obviously still in the FA Cup, but we got Leicester. That's going to be a tough game. But this trophy, I believe, is our best chance to win, man. And in the first game, we were poor. conceded late, set piece as usual. It's probably like half our goals this season that have been conceded via set pieces, which is ridiculous. But bro, all I can do is hope that we don't lose this game, man. Because the season might as well be over if we lose tonight, man. Because if I'm being honest, there's still some serious teams in the FA Cup. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know, man. Today's a huge game. That's what I will say. It's our best chance for a trophy, so we got to win.
No, you're absolutely right. It's our best chance for a trophy. Obviously, shout out that man like Shawnee, obviously, is my boy. He's telling me, don't let Beeks fool you, Carl. As we're watching the Europa League games. And listen, bro, I got caught last week, innit? You get me? Fam, I ain't gonna lie to you, G, but you know, it's United. But let me tell you something. Look, this trophy, right? It means more for the players. It's really good for the players, isn't it? Let's not get it twisted. I don't really care about it, innit? Yeah, but to have a trophy, it's nice, yeah, whatever, innit? Yeah, but we want the big trophies, innit? And KOJO, I'm gonna come to you on this one, innit? The Mandem was saying the season's over if we don't win the Europa League, bro. For me, the season's been over when we got locked out of the Champions League. European competition-wise, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So, KOJO, I want to ask you, bro, do you think the season's over, or are you still optimistic and hopeful that maybe, just maybe, we can qualify and go to the next round of this Europa League and go on and win this?
Listen, last time I came on your show, I told you that I'm giving this guy what? He has to win 5 out of 5. I'm not trying to hear no 1 win here, 2 win here. No, I went 5 out of 5 and he failed there. And he come up to this fixture, a man tells you that trophies don't show success, progression. Waste, man. You better go
Waste, man. Waste, man.
You better go and win that damn trophy. I ain't trying to hear
Man United, you know.
Bro,
Whole Man United trophies don't matter.
Bro, you needed 1 point to get through to the knockout stages. You failed at that, so you came into this competition. Now you're telling us trophies don't matter. Big man, you better go and win this one, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Roma's there, alright, cool, you can beat Roma. Arsenal are there, I don't even want to hear their name. Tottenham are there, you better go and get revenge for that 6-1. I don't want to hear that. This is Man United. You played here as a player. Did your manager come and tell you, you know, if we're going to win the league this year, as long as we get top 4, it's okay? No, he didn't say that. He told you with his chest that I want to win. I want to get accolades. You want accolades as a player. So why, as a manager, do you think it's different? Come on, bruv. Keep your energy the same. Because when you first joined this club, you were talking about Man United should be competing for titles. And now you're telling us titles don't show progression. Big man, keep your tune the same. I don't want to hear no nonsense here. So, bruv, you better win today. And you better win on Sunday as well. I ain't forgot about Sunday. If you don't win today, and you don't win on Sunday, Beeks, you know me. Beeks, you know me.
Well, go for the 9 million then. 9 million. If you don't win
9 million
today and Sunday, 9 million, yeah? Boy.
No.
9 million of these. One Ghanaian pump to the head, bruv. I'll give him 9 million of these, bruv, if you don't get through to the next stage.
There's no way he should be signing a new deal if we lose tonight. There's
But is
no
that
way.
confirmed though? Is that confirmed? Because I'm seeing all these rumors fly around.
No, it's not confirmed, yeah. But you know how Man United, how they do it. They put out what they want to get put out. At the end of the day, yeah, no one puts that out unless it's going to happen. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And this is Man United. And personally, I think it was always going to happen because the Darren Fletcher, you can't give Darren Fletcher and the Myrtle guy that and bring in a new manager. Because it was obviously going to happen.
Let me be real with you, Bobs. Cause that's me, yeah. Like whole time, I've got the new job with that. I'm gonna say, yo, Ollie, like, come here. I need to speak to you in my office, innit? Yeah. Then I'm gonna go to him. I'm gonna say, look, you've done a fantastic job keeping my, afloat and that. But I'm just gonna give you your P45 now, so that we can speed up the process. I can give you a job upstairs, something like that. That's nice, tidy for you. You're still earning your money. However, I'm going to strip you off your duties as the Manchester United manager and we can both part ways. Because as far as I'm concerned, give me that DOF. I'll be the monarchy. You see me controlling, making sure everything's patterned. We cannot give this guy a 9 million year contract, bro. What's worse, that or David Moyes?
No, David Moyes is still worse. That was 6 years.
6 years.
That one, yeah. I will never forgive this club for that. And ever.
The only thing about that, yeah, was that David Moyes effed himself up. Because man, instead of like drip and change, man cleared the whole coaching staff. The same coaching staff that just won the league. with these current players.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the thing with Solskjaer, Solskjaer's in a very fortunate position because Man United don't want to spend money on another manager, let alone players. And it makes sense that you've got people around you that trust you. So I do get it. However, timing is everything, man. You can't, do you know what I mean? It's like, you can't just say you can't come out Solskjaer's going to get a new contract. On what? On what evidence? We haven't consolidated second place. We haven't even reached the final of the European. I'm going to call it a European competition because I don't even want to say the actual league. And the domestic cup, we got Leicester away, not at home.
Wow, we got Leicester. Wait, so okay, so we got AC Milan tonight. So on Sunday we have Leicester.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Another tough team.
And the actual and then man, you just bagged the hat trick and that.
Do you know what I'm saying? Listen,
Wow.
it's pain.
What?
Bro, if I'm honest, they're both must-win games, bro. Yeah, both away games, both must-win games. Like, there's no excuses, bro. Like, we need to win trophies. This is Manchester United at the end of the day. You got Paul Pogba back fit, Donny van der Beek. Like, I don't want to hear any excuses, man. I need to see wins, B.
Bro, that's all I want, man. I want wins, bro. You get me? Man like Jerry in the cut, man saying Leicester is light work. Bro?
Jerry, I remember that comment, yeah. If we lose, we'll see how much light work.
Jerry,
Trust me.
Jerry,
Jerry, I'm coming to you, bro.
Bro,
Shout out Jerry, though.
I'm coming for you if we lose. Like, man's talking about, let me bring this up. Man said positivity, guys, please. I know you're trying to bring the positivity, bro, but Leicester light work with the way Manchester United is playing right now.
Oi, what's the last watch along? And Jerry jumped on about positivity. Jerry, shut up, man. Jerry was just like looking like this, like.
Man was down in the gutter. You know the ones there, like,
he's stressed.
Man, I can't do this. But listen, we got the likes of Pogba and Van der Beek back here, but man's put him on the bench. Okay, is that the right decision? Is that wise?
Yeah, because do you know? Look, I'm on the fence with this too, right? Because if I'm Pogba, you want to play. Yeah, KOJO, you know yourself. Like when you come back from fitness, the adrenaline gets you through like that first game. So you either play him, win the game, then you take him off. But then you have people say, "Oh, you shouldn't have started him." Ratatata. But then if he comes off the bench, wins us the game, Solskjaer's a genius. So it's one of those ones. I think those ones you just have to say to the player, "Look, how do you actually feel?" And if he's probably turned and said, "Look, no chance," because coming off the bench, yeah. At a pace that's being played, it's still difficult, but you can warm yourself into it, get on the ball early, get a few touches in, whatever. But to start, boy, and if you're not even running, you're just because I read that he's only been running straight lines or something like that, so he's not even been like darting, dashing, doing any agility work. So no.
Man said drug test and that. Man to make sure that he's running in straight lines. What kind of running is it? You know, fucking hell. Wait, done, bro. Okay, cool. So KOJO, what you telling me, bro? Like, obviously, Bob's is saying that he shouldn't be, rushed back in, which is understandable. The likes of Van der Beek is on the bench as well. Are we going to need these players to come in?
Yes.
And change the game for us.
Yes, that's the answer. Yes. If they didn't make any difference in the first game, what the hell are they going to do away from home? I ain't trying to. I know. I'm waiting for United fans to come and tell me, but working away from home is fantastic. I ain't trying to hear that rubbish, bro. It took an 18-year-old new boy to come and make the difference at home against AC Milan, and you were run ragged by one player. Not AC Milan played well, but really and truly, it was Kessie by himself that ran the whole damn show. On his ones. So, Pogba and what's his name? Well, if he does come on, because he still has less minutes than Van Dijk, and Van Dijk's been injured for how long now? So, look, Pogba is clearly by far easily the best midfielder we have in fact, the best player at the club by far. But I agree, because I said yesterday that I'm not stressed about the lineup because really and truly, I don't need Pogba to come back to this stress. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. Stressing for what? Also, he's been injured for a while. Man says he's been running straight lines. So really and truly, what's he coming to come to this game for and play with players that are not on his level? Tell me what he's going to do. He needs to rest up, and I'd rather have him for the rest of the season and actually have him and his quality get us top 4 solid, rather than come and play this game, could potentially injure himself again. We don't have him until the last 2 or 3 games of the season. I need him chill. I need Pogba chill. And then he can do his thing with France. And if he wants to leave, God will bless him and do his thing. Until then, I don't even want to hear it, bro. Let these guys actually do a job for once and actually try and win the game by themselves.
I like that. I like that, Beeks. But what just coming like Pogba's agent, fam, coming for his
KOJO Raiola, fam.
from his healthcare and that. No, me, I'm coming from. I want to win the game. Do you know what I mean? Me, as I said when I was speaking earlier, like I'm about the 3 points, man. And Scott McTominay and Fred, they're not good enough. Do you know what I mean? Pogba's fit enough to be on the bench. Me, my mentality is starting, bro. You win the game early, you take him off. Yeah, I mean, then you can bring in Fred and McTominay, whoever you want to play.
To see it out.
Yeah, exactly. Because my mentality is this is a must-win game, and we have to be on it from the jump. Do you know what I mean? We have to take the game to them. If the game ends 0-0, they go through. Do you know what I mean? So it's our responsibility to go out, make chances, dominate the ball, and dominate the game. But
Darren, do you know why it's tough here? Because if he comes off the bench and makes a difference.
Darren, did you say 3 points?
I said we need 3 points, innit?
Yeah, but today's a cup game.
G.
Sorry. Go through.
You're just so used to it, G.
My bad. Go through.
Where's it? It's tough,
What are you saying?
Because if he comes on, helps us go to a 1-0 lead, and then these boys don't see out the game again, then it's long. If he comes off the bench and tries to do saviour like he did against Leipzig, because these men are not doing their job, it's long again. For me, the only positive outcome is a W from somewhere, but I think this W just concerns Pogba. Pogba is the difference. He's the best player on the pitch for both teams.
We've missed.
Yeah, no, I like what you said because like he can definitely have a big impact on the game from the bench. But my issue is, will it be too late? Do you know what I mean? Will we be a goal down or 2 by the time that we're trying to bring him on to impact the game?
No, you're even right because you're right because even knowing Ole, he won't even make any subs anyway. So what's the damn point?
And listen, with McTominay and Fred in the middle of the park, bro, how often have we seen us actually take a game to the opposition with them 2 in the midfield? That's probably the only time this season.
You know who really annoys me? Is Fred, because 1 minute, like parts of the season or like last season, we were praising him like, oh my God, Fred, like you're doing great, man. Well done, keep it up. All of a sudden, man's losing balls and whatnot, bruv. Like, what's wrong with you, G, man? What's wrong? Can you not keep the flipping ball, bruv?
He can't.
He come every time, just losing. Man are just rushing him, you know. Like some pussy on road. You know them ones there, like man saying, "Where you going, bro? I want your phone right now." And he just runs and just drops everything.
Bro, they're saying it in public as well, by the way. It's not as though they're just doing it on the pitch. They're saying it in press conferences and in interviews. He is the guy.
He's that pussy. You basically said, yeah, you see that pussy over there? Obviously, the manager said, he's a pussy, so go rush him and we'll win the game. That's basically what he said. And I can't get that out of my head. But the great dealing, you know, bro, big up you, innit? Because obviously, man just kept it real, innit? You get me?
The thing about Fred, yeah, like, look, he plays for us, so obviously we support him. Okay, so I get that. We can look at Fred and we can look at Ollie. Okay, then we can look at system. But for me, yeah, as an individual, you have a duty of care to take care of your passes, to excel at the things that you are very good at doing. Now, I get that him and Scott obviously are supposed to be one player, but they're not, so it's fused in. But for me, I need to say to him, if I'm Fred, I'm thinking, right, okay, how can I affect this game? What can I do? And I just think to myself, what you're trying to do is not you. You're not the player to bomb forward, shoot from 25 yards. You're the player to be tenacious, nick the ball, bite ankles, as they say, win the ball back and give it to the better technical players. But unfortunately, the way we play, Fred's normally 10, 15 yards away from Bruno. So that pass to break the lines to give it to Bruno is not his forte. And then if you give it to Darren, if you give it to Scott, that's not his forte as well. And like, how many times have you seen them try to pass the ball forward at an angle to break the lines, and they struggle? You know, and that's why they opt for the side to side. So I think it's all about the individual's ability, because
But the
you can make
manager's
that
picking
pass, you
those
do it
players, bro.
regularly.
The manager's picking them every week, bro.
Bro, listen,
because he's always.
if I get onto him, I'm negative. If
Yeah,
praise him,
you know them ones
I'm
there.
only-
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
anyone can get it, bro. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Look, at
Trust
the end of the day, we praise him when he does well. Do you understand? And
Exactly.
a lot of people shy away from that because when you say something negative, then all of a sudden you're a hater. You don't want him to succeed. But that's not the case because there's no Manchester United fan out here. Maybe there's some, but hold tight them. I'm not speaking for them. I'm speaking for the majority. There's no Manchester United fan that doesn't want him to succeed. We all want Ollie to succeed, bro. Whoever the manager is leading Manchester United, we want them to succeed. Vice versa, our players, we want them to succeed. That's why we're so heavily critical when it comes to their performances, the choices that the manager makes. That's why we get upset, because you have better players on the bench who can do a job, but you don't select them. You have players out here who can do better than than the ability that they have. This is why we get onto them, because we know they can do better, and we're so used to success that this is what that's all we know, that's all we breathe. We're not out here trying to be like the rest, like Arsenal and Tottenham and them, man. We're not trying to be like them, man. We're trying to be Manchester United of old, because that's all we know. Do you get me? So when Mandem are just talking crud like that, you just think, oh, bro, like, listen, man, cut it, man. So everything that everyone has said today makes sense, bro. Bobbs, you said it nice and clear when you said, look, Fred, McTominay, they're always trying to break the lines, but they can't do it. We have players on the bench that can do it, G. That's why KOJO and Darren have said, if they're fit enough, just bring them on. Bring them on. Let's do it early, G. Let's split them 3-0. We go home. You get me? Simple. But these times, we got Ollie out here, opens his laptop, crosses his legs, and man's watching the game as if he's in a pub. So this is why every man criticizes
the KP peanuts in there. You know that man there with the peanuts.
Give me a laugh, mate. I'll have that. That's for me. And I'll have another one for my mate Michael. Michael over here, and Mike Phelan over there. Yeah, just slap that on. Well, bruv, I'm trying to win the game. Do you get me? So I don't know, man. And shout out to Chelsea yesterday. That's what I wanted to touch on. Them man did their thing, spliffed Atletico. But unfortunately, Chelsea fans, they won their game, but they're now comparing Ziyech to Bruno Fernandes. Donny scored one goal yesterday. Donny scored an important goal yesterday, yeah? All of a sudden, Bruno Fernandes, by the way, Bruno Fernandes didn't play yesterday. Bruno Fernandes is not in the Champions League, unfortunately, but yet we are comparing Bruno Fernandes to Ziyech. Chelsea fans, you, man? Mandem, I want to know, bro.
You know what?
Do you know what it is? Is like, do you know Man United? There's a saying, hated, adored, and never ignored, right? And Bruno, call him a stat pad, call him the 12 months he's had is unheard of. Outside the two, Ronaldo and Messi, right? The numbers, right? What is with Chelsea? Chelsea bought this player like what? Was it not signed, sealed, and delivered like this time last year or something?
Yeah, that was done.
They confirmed it, right?
Yeah, better.
So a year later, that's when they want to start talking about him. Listen, Chelsea will make noise and praise themselves for making noise. So when I saw that, yeah, I just said, you man are not serious with your life. Literally. Yeah, because he scored one goal in the Champions League. Respect yourself. You need to respect yourself. Seriously, they need to respect themselves, you know.
There is. I don't even want to disrespect Ziyech like that because he's a good player, but
he's a baller. He's a baller.
I don't know, but it is his whole like the noise all about him is based off a cross-field pass that looked aesthetically good, and they're like, this guy is a baller. There was nothing about his performances against Tottenham or this and the other. It's because at a camera angle, the way he hit the ball looks beautiful. And now you want to compare him to someone that's been smacking goals, and you know I'm not even a stats guy as well. But the way this guy's been smacking goals and creating chances, and you want to compare Ziyech to Bruno Fernandes, have some respect for yourselves before you come and I'm sure they're comparing Timo Werner to other people. Now can they compare him to anybody? Really and truly, like you need to behave yourselves, man. I don't like that kind of nonsense. Don't come and it wasn't even a nice goal. It was a tap in, which the keeper should have saved.
Keeper should have saved it, innit, bro? Like, they
But,
need to
but you want to compare him to big Bruno? Compare him to your teammates in your team that don't even have to score goals. About see.
That pass he makes here, the pass he makes, Harry Maguire does the same stupid pass anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Harry Maguire will cut across, do the long ball. What is that? Paul Scholes used to do that like with his eyes closed. G, you know what I mean? So what we said is that ability now because man can cross. Raw. Okay,
No,
Chelsea.
listen, it's a silly comparison. Like anyone that's really trying to compare them, we were just being a prisoner of the moment. It doesn't make any sense. That Bruno has clearly been, one of the best players in the league ever since he showed up. Do you know what I mean? The talk about Ziyech was he was meant to be the best signing amongst Chelsea. Everyone was like, yeah, Ziyech is going to be the guy. Do you know what I'm saying? He
And it's the
became
worst signing of
fit.
the season.
Bro, he showed up. He got fit, had opportunities. He had a nice little patch, but he's gone nowhere. Now he can't even get into the lineup.
He
You know what I
didn't
mean?
win it,
Them
bro.
man are switching the lineup. Bruno, permanent fixture in the lineup. Don't matter who's about Bruno Bang. Ziyech, Ziyech ain't shown enough, man. He's got to do a lot more before we put
Hey,
him
this
in.
comment is a bit mad, you know.
Oi, man said,
The thing is, Mahrez is a baller. Mahrez is a baller.
Mahrez is a baller. Mahrez is a baller.
Serious baller.
Like,
Mahrez is a baller. And what this comment is trying to say is that I said he's not good. From Ziyech, you're not good enough, G, man. And man, do you know what it is? Yeah, I'm not even trying to disrespect Ziyech like that because, like we've all said, he's a good player and that. But man thought he could come Prem, and Chelsea fans thought he could come Prem and do dirt. But unfortunately, that hasn't happened, innit? Do you get me? And I'd be like, maybe I'm playing devil's advocate now. Maybe there's no preseason and whatnot, and it's to warm up and get used to the team. But how can I say that when Bruno came in and just did dirt like that? Do you get me? So it's not. I can't really say that, G. So for Ziyech, hold tight, you bro. Do you get me? Like obviously, good goal and that you're through to the quarterfinals. Chelsea fans might be watching it and thinking, how can Man United fans be laughing when you're not in the Champions League? Of course, bro. We're not in the Champions League, bro. It is what it is. Hopefully, you win the Champions League this season, Carl. You can't really talk to us, innit? Do you get me? So keep it
exactly.
Say less. We're not going to talk about that too much, though. Fam, we've spoken about that. What are you man saying, though? Because, like, this game, I'm looking at this, and then I'm looking at Sunday. Can we do it? Because this is a big week. Can we qualify to the next round? Man?
Listen, of course we can do
better.
it. Do you know the thing is? We can do it. We should do it. We are a better team than them. We are a better team than Leicester. Now, just because you're fast doesn't mean you're going to catch every bus at the bus stop. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So, I just hope today, we get a performance and it'll just be a good job done. Like City away, good job done. I think tonight we need to see the Maguires. Obviously, Bruno will come to the helm. We need to see Rashford. And tonight is a massive game for Greenwood. I don't care what anyone says. You are leading our attack to get through to the next round. And we've. Do you know the funny thing is? Man United we've had Van Nistelrooy. We've had even Diego Forlan bagged like against Liverpool. We've had strikers. Yeah, I can go as far back as Mark Hughes. Do you know what I mean? And the KOJO and everything. We've always had strikers. Right now, obviously, football's changed, formations and stuff, but you still had to bag. And Greenwood had a great initial season, but little bro, tonight's the night, man. Seriously, like he just needs to just come alive, man. And I think we can do it, 100%.
Bro, Bob's saying we can do it. Darren, what are you telling me, man? You think we can do it tonight? Greenwood to lead the line and, shock everyone and do a madness in San Siro? Do you think that can happen?
Yeah, no, I definitely think it can happen. I think the way things, we need it to be a quiet game. Do you know what I mean? Early goal, we get an early goal, settle in, and then maybe get, a second or a third. Start of the second half, late in the first half, maybe towards the end. Because I don't want it to be a high-scoring game, because I feel like anything can happen if that's the case. But I agree with Bob's, man, in terms of it's a huge game for Greenwood. Probably because he's starting up top. So it could arguably be his biggest game in the United shirt, man. A lot of pressure on his shoulders, but I trust him, man. If we create chances for him, if we're able to, you know, get him in one-on-ones, get him on the edge of the box with some space, like, you know, he can put the ball in the back of the net. So I'm looking at, you know, Bruno, Rashford, Dan James, Scott, Fred to, you know, support him, help create chances. But I think we need an early goal, and I think we need defense also to step up, man, because we can't concede no dickhead goals, bro. Because then it's like we need 2, maybe 3. Do you know what I mean, to make something happen? But no, I'm confident, but then again, with United, you never know, man.
Fam, exactly. You never ever know. KOJO, what are you telling me, bro? Obviously, they've said what they've got to say. Greenwood to light up. Are we gonna be able to get through?
We better get through. It's not about we, but if we don't get through, it's long for a lot of people at this club, you know. And secondly, as well, it's a big week for Henderson as well, because people have been saying for time, drop De Gea. I don't want to see De Gea here. I want to see Henderson. All right, arrive. Because I was even lenient last week. People get onto him for the goal against AC Milan, and I was like, bruv, the defenders didn't even do their jobs in the first place, so I'm not going to get onto him too tough. De Gea, Henderson, Lee Grant, Romero. When it comes to set pieces, we concede. Don't matter who it is, innit?
Mm-hmm.
But if you make a mistake in this game, they're coming for you. Because you earned, you were handed a 6-year contract between 120 to 150k a week of performances based off a loan at somewhere else. So you need to perform now. That's as simple as it gets. Wan-Bissaka, people are starting to get on his case as well. He's starting to get a little bit of noise, and it's not positive. Big day for him too, 100%. And you're right, Mason Greenwoods. You want to be the number 9 at this club? You are a young boy, and I've got all the time for you. Trust me. For me, there's no pressure. But it's my. You don't know who I am, so my pressure is nothing. It's elsewhere who you have to worry about, bruv, because they're on your case. Martial hasn't performed this year. Cavani's an old man, wasn't going to do much. So it's time for you to take the throne. And if you bag this weekend and you bag this today, then people are going to look at you and say, all right, cool. Maybe we don't need no Martial no more. Maybe we don't have to sign a killer. This could be the killer. So at them 3, there's pressure. As for the other 2 that started midfield alongside Bruno Fernandes, I don't even want to talk about those 2. There's no point.
Hey, you might not even know. Arsenal are losing 1-0. Spurs are losing
3-0. I see.
Wait. Pause. What?
Yeah.
Arsenal, and if you see the 2 misses Aubameyang has dropped today, hey.
Oh, good Lord. Is that what Arsenal?
So what?
Arsenal are still going through, though.
No, Arsenal still going through if it stands. But if
Tottenham are going extra time.
Yeah, Tottenham going extra time. If Olympiacos score,
wait. No, Tottenham are going. Is it 2-0?
Yeah,
2-0 Tottenham. Yeah,
Tottenham.
2-0 against.
So is that going extra time?
That will go extra time. Yeah.
No, Tottenham like that.
Yeah. Beeks, if Olympiacos score, Arsenal are still good, isn't it? Because they got 3 away goals.
No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry, you're right.
Oh shit, it is as well.
Arsenal are blessed.
Yeah, they're calm, and they're now down to 10 men as well. Olympiacos. So
that late goal. I can't remember who scored that late goal in the first leg for Arsenal, but that is looking like a lifesaver right now.
Was it not El Neni?
Yes, the banger.
Yeah.
Banger.
Fair enough. Hold tight, Arsenal. Arsenal, yeah, cool. You man are cruising, but it's Tottenham. Better tighten your seat, G.
Looking real shaky right now.
But yeah, also quickly, we're talking about Fred, and we said,
Ryan Madden, you lot, Tanya, listen, if you lot get knocked out, boy, I'm coming for all you lot. Hey.
Bro, Tottenham fans, you man better be on the edge of your seat right now. And listen, Man United, we got our own problems, you get me? So shout out to us. Predictions before we go to the boxing, because I'm going to talk about boxing in for 5 minutes. What are we saying? For predictions? Bobs,
I think we win 3-1.
Rotted. Jesus Christ. KOJO, what are you telling me?
2-1 to someone.
To
Man,
someone.
it was to someone.
That's it, to someone.
I'ma say
Barry.
3-1, but we score couple late goals, maybe 1 or 2 late goals, but 3-1. I say.
Say less. You know what? Yeah, man, don't even watch it. I'm just gonna say 3-0 in it. You know the ones there. Man, I don't even know what's going on in them things there. Do you get me? Shout out to United. Hopefully you qualify. If you qualify, what is it? We go to quarterfinals if you qualify.
Yeah, of course.
If we go quarters, maybe I'll start watching it properly. You know the ones there. Shout out. Listen, you know Man United texted me the other day saying, we're opening the what are they opening? They're opening the you know when you do the visit, the store, the stadium tour and them things there. I was like, you man, you better not be texting me rubbish, man. I want to win some trophies, G. Do you get me? Bro,
Hey,
Jerry,
someone tell Jerry to get out of Dreamland, man.
5, bro. Bro.
5, like Booker T. You're mad.
Booker T,
You're
innit?
mad.
5. Yo, Jerry,
You know
bro.
what? Listen, Jerry, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for that propaganda. If they can, score 5. Listen, Jerry, I'm drinking what you're drinking, bro. Because 5, yeah. This is the
Jerry
same team that we didn't score against West Ham. Can we make that known?
5 times. WCW.
Mother, if you're not bring 5, I swear to God, Jerry, I'll buy you new crepes. Swear down, get me.
Aubameyang stinks. He's done. His time's up. His time is up. He's missed another one. His time's up.
Again,
Just a player and that.
He doesn't want to play for the club anymore.
he's done. Yeah, he's done.
He doesn't want to play for the club, man. He doesn't want to play. He's done. He's tired. He's tired there, man. What is he? He's done, man. Loud, bro. But yeah, guys, listen. Obviously, AJ and Fury have signed a contract for the boxing match to happen. A 2-fight contract, by the way. This is a huge thing, bro. Like, fam, I'm a big fan of this boxing thing. This match is a match that I've been waiting for the longest, bruv. And I'm talking when AJ won his first world title, and Fury was still going through that rehab process and whatnot. Bruv, this is going to be one for the ages for British boxing, bruv, because this is a huge, huge fight. KOJO, bruv, listen, we all know the capabilities of what both boxers can bring to the ring. They're both dangerous. What are you telling me, man? Who do you think is going to come out on top, man? Because this is huge. Huge.
Who do I think is going to come out on top? It's a tough one because this is like a legacy decider for me. It's like obviously Fury has the W over Wilder, and for me, I've never been a big fan of Wilder. I know Wilder's boxing comes forward from his power. He's not really the best technically, but with Fury, you're gonna get good technical boxing. I think AJ has developed that over time in his career. He's starting to become a much better boxer as well. But this is a legacy decider. I will, if you're gonna tell me to just stick my neck out, I will always support AJ over Fury all day long. Yeah, just because I've always been a more fan of AJ than Fury. Nothing against.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I think Fury's fantastic, but I will always go for AJ, even if the people have decided he's the better boxer or not. That don't concern me. He's my boy. But yeah, this is a legacy decider because these are two men who have won championships. These are two men who have been at the top of British boxing for a while now, who are world champions, who are now essentially at a stage where it's like, if you come out of this with a W, people are going to look at you and say you are undisputed. That's the whole question right now. People are saying who's better, this guy or that guy. This is the decider. This is, we're here now. I'm going to knock you out, or I'm going to beat you on points. One way or another, I'm going to win this one. So both of them have to come with the A game. No one can slack. Anyone comes with their B game and they lose. That's as simple as it gets. So it's a legacy decider. I'm going to go with AJ, but if Fury does win, I don't know what's next for AJ because he's a younger boy. He's got the longer future for the rest of his years in boxing. If he loses this one, it could be tough to see how he bounces back. See how he bounces back. He did bounce back against the fat guy time ago. That's fine. But this one is the fight, man. This is the fight, and I'm sure you guys know heavyweight boxing has been criticized for a while. People haven't really been gassed about heavyweight boxing for a while.
For real.
For this fight, this is monumental. This is a big one. So I'm going to AJ anyway. And that's my
Jeez, Darren, what are you telling me, man? KOJO's gone for AJ, and he's giving some good points. How do you feel? How do you feel about this one? How do you think it's gonna? Who's the win gonna sway to?
Huge fight, man. Huge fight. Probably the biggest fight that this country has ever had. It's gonna be a good one, man. I think it's gonna be. I see it being a tactical fight, man, because we know Fury is not like a knockout artist. Do you know what I mean? He takes his time. He likes to fight, play a chess game, and AJ has been doing that more and more as KOJO said as his career has progressed. Specifically in the Ruiz fight, he was more patient. But this fight will be very interesting, bro, because obviously AJ's got the power edge, but then again, it's like, is he gonna land the right shots to drop Fury? And Fury's comes at the Undertaker anyway. He can just resurrect himself whenever he likes. So I'm definitely looking forward to the fight. It's going to be a serious fight. I can't lie, man. I'm leaning towards Fury, man, because if it is a chess match, do you know what I mean? Because I don't see AJ just going in all guns blazing, trying to do a Wilder basically and dropping Fury the way Wilder did. Obviously, Wilder got battered in the fight, but the bang that he caught him with, bro, it's a miracle. It's a miracle that Fury even got up from that bang. And I don't see AJ hunting him like that. Do you know what I mean? And then in a chess match situation, it's hard to not pick Fury, man. Like, technically, he is just nasty. And then AJ's chin ain't great either. You know what I mean? Like, AJ is taking a couple shots to where it's like it's. I mean, he's gotten a bit dazed, a little bit, and that's happened to against a couple men. So I can't lie. I think it all depends on the way AJ approaches it. But if he's coming on a chess thing, fam, Fury's a grandmaster, man.
No, I hear you, Darren. And you know what it is, yeah? Like, you both said great points. Fury for me he's mastered the craft of taking boxing to a next level in terms of the skill wise. Like, he knows when to land his jabs. He knows he's very quick for a heavyweight as well. He's moving in the ring. He's quick with his feet. He's just a smart boxer. And as with AJ, I think AJ has grown, just like both of you have said. He's grown over time in his career. He's learned that, okay, I can't always be going for the heavy shots all the time. I've got to work my way up. When he lost to Ruiz, to Ruiz, and that was a heavy blow for him. He had to go back to the training ground and say, okay, cool, I can't do what I usually do. Second fight, did his thing, patient. But Ruiz is different from Fury. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, AJ has the power, but does he have the patience and skill as Fury? No, he doesn't. The only way I can see this going is AJ knocking Fury out. If it goes to 12 rounds, AJ will lose. That's how I see the game. That's how I see it. And I believe that. And the reason why I say that is because, for instance, when AJ faced Klitschko, that was going 12 rounds, AJ was losing that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And Klitschko, when he gave Klitschko that blow, and Klitschko saw his whole career flash before his eyes.
The uppercut.
That uppercut was a mad thing, G. You understand what I'm saying? So that in itself, Fury, he has got a chin, but Wilder's weight and power is way too much. However, Wilder's trash. So Wilder, hold tight you in your future endeavors. I hope you're doing well and whatnot, but you leave it with the big boys now. This is going to be the biggest fight in history. I'm saying Fury wins.
Okay.
If it goes 12 rounds. But there's a possibility that AJ could knock this guy out. But you know what it is? If Fury loses, I think he packs his bags and he says, I'm done. Because he's done everything, bruv. Do you understand? Remember, this is a 2-fight match. So, boy, this is mad.
I see it being maybe not a trilogy, but there's guaranteed going to be a rematch. Like, whoever loses is instantly enacting the rematch clause. And then, if someone gets 2-0'd, their legacy is finished. Their legacy is finished.
Go back home.
If someone gets 2-0,
this is what I'm saying. Legacy decider. You can't lose this 1-2-0, you know.
What? If you lose 2-0, your career is done. Your career is done in the tank.
You need to go, bro. You need to go. I don't know, man. Just go apply for jobs in Asda and them things there, bro. Nothing wrong with Asda. They got the man that work in Asda. But from a boxer's perspective, if you're not, bro, go look for other jobs, man. Office job or whatnot. Bobs, before we sign out, what are you telling me, man? We've just asked the man them, Adrian Fury. Obviously, I know we're going to talk about it later on Sunday. But what are you saying, man? How do you think this is going to go, man? And who do you think is going to win?
Do you know what? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. They're gonna sign a two fight in it. So
Yeah, they're signing
there's a
two
high
fights, yeah.
chance, high probability that AJ, one of them will win one each. Okay?
Yeah.
And they're gonna spin it off to be a trilogy. But if the trilogy actually happens, only God knows. So I'm an AJ fan, okay, but I'm a boxing fan as well. Okay. And in this situation, boy, AJ, man. Fury can box. Do you know what I mean? But see, for me, I think technically AJ is the guy. AJ is the guy. Fitness wise, I think AJ is the guy. I think AJ will say he knocks him out, but I don't know. But Fury, listen, Fury, the way he's built, Jesus is Lord, man.
He's awkward, isn't he? He's awkward.
You know what Fury's like, yeah? Do
unorthodox.
you know what Fury's like, yeah? Fury's like, you know when you go abroad and there's a fly and you think you've got it and you smack it, you're like, yeah, and then it's still buzzing.
Yeah.
He doesn't give up. So I've got a lot of friends in Scotland that are like mad for Fury and the other half is like mad for AJ. For me, I just want AJ to win, man, because personally, it hurt me when he lost to Ruiz.
Andy Ruiz.
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a person that loves the underdog, and that put a smile to my face. Hey, shout out to AJ. I respect AJ, and you know what it was when I saw that happen. I was like, and what's annoying is that there's a lot of people that jump on his boxing team and they don't know what they're on about. So they're just quick. AJ. The girls are in love. The Mandem, they want to impress the girls that are in love with AJ. And then, and I'm like, bro. And then when Ruiz won, I was like, do you know what? Shout out, innit? Do you get me? Sean actually said, man, actually, he's saying, don't be surprised the first fight ended in a draw. Fam, that's the last thing I want. If I see a draw,
that's a joke team, fam. Then what? Then there's no point doing round two if it's a draw. I mean, no one trying.
If it's a draw,
it goes in Britain. This is the thing.
Yeah.
We need Britain. Do you know what I'm saying?
It needs to be here, man. It needs to be here.
And they need fans. We need fans in there, bro.
Yeah, we need fans.
Exactly.
We need fans. But I don't know, man. But I'm gonna let you guys be because obviously the game's gonna kick off soon. But man, let the people know where they can find you, KOJO. Let them know.
Yes, Free Midfield on Twitter, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts and Spotify, Free Midfield Podcast on YouTube. Come check us out, like, comment, subscribe, and of course follow all the Mandem here. As the ball doing their thing, Bits on Bob on the Football Terrace and his own channel doing his thing. Beeks Corner Football Terrace doing his thing as well on his own channel. You better subscribe to every man here because quality, the content, it comes together, and all three of these men got it, so they're beautiful as well. So come subscribe to the Mandem.
Jeez, KOJO plugging, you know that one's there. Hey, promoter and that Eddie Hearn and that, you get me?
That's me. I'm like, but
let the man know.
Yeah, listen, KOJO said it all. Eyes on the Ball TV, subscribe, like all of that good stuff. The podcast, YouTube channel, all of that. As KOJO said, man, the man at Free Midfield always putting out good content as well. Bits and bobs, the channel. Also, obviously has his show on the terrace and Beeks Corner, man. It's a gang thing. Come on,
bro. Hey, Bits and bobs. Let the man them know because you're gonna do a watch along right now, G.
Yeah, listen. First of all, I just want to say pay homage to Beeks, innit? Because a lot of people don't see what Beeks does behind the scenes, man. Beeks works really hard, It's not easy just to be a YouTuber and just put content out, especially when you need to pay the bills. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? And salute to Darren from Eyes on the Ball. People don't know this, but Darren was one of the first few people to come on my channel when I first started out as Bits and Bobs. A man like KOJO's been with me from the day. So literally, homage to all you lot. Seriously. First of all, make sure you subscribe to Beeks Corner. Okay, hit the notification button. Listen, I'm just a problem, man. I just go about. I'm just here. That's it. Listen. Bits and bobs, check me out. I've got a watch along going on very soon, so come watch that. Also, I've got a big show tomorrow night at 7:00 with Gunnar Claude. It's gonna go down. We're gonna open up the book. I'm gonna cut him and just like ask him so many stuff. I'm gonna hopefully he'll get to have his say about AFTV and stuff. So yeah, come check me out on that. Also, I host the Man United podcast, the Man United show on Football Terrace, where you can catch me on at least twice a week or something. Yeah, check me out, man. But listen, I'd rather you make sure you subscribe to Beeks Corner, subscribe to Free Midfield and Eyes on the Ball. And after you've watched enough of them, then come check me out if you've still got time. So yeah, love, man.
Everyone's CV here holds mad weight, bro. You know that one day, yeah, CV's carrying weights and that, flipping the traps in the shoulders and that. Nah, shout out to everyone, bro. Hey, shout out to KOJO, shout out to Darren, shout out to Bits and Bobs. You, man, are always doing your thing, fam. Eyes on the ball. I see you. Free midfield. Bruv, the Tony Cotti, was it? No, it wasn't even the Tony Cotti one.
Yeah, it's Tony Cotti, bro.
It was Tony Cotti, innit? Yo,
KOJO's playing like he's some random
bro, when I saw that, I was like, yo, man, KOJO, I swear to God, I should have teared, bro. I said, yo, pick up KOJO, G.
I love for that.
Then you got Eyes on the Ball, you got Darren going over the States and that, you know, talking to the Mandem with the basketball.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, what? Yo, bro. Then you got Bits and Bobs that he's gonna do one with Claude and that, bro. This guy's you, man, everywhere. I'm trying to be like you, man. You get me? I'm trying to be like all of you, man. Like, listen, shout out to you, man. I had to call the Mandem because obviously I ain't done anything like this for a minute, bro. So yeah, man, I'm gonna have to be doing it regularly, making sure the Mandem are patterned and whatnot. But yeah, bro, listen, it's been
all the people in here as well, isn't it? Post game show over at Eyes on the Ball. So once the game's done, come check it out, man. KOJO as well. If you're free, bro, come through, man.
Oh, love for that. I'll be there.
Bob's, Bob's
is a busy man, fam.
Also, Sunday nights, yeah. Me and Beeks, we co-host a show called The Wrap Up. Trust me, where anyone can get it. Anyone can get it, and we talk all sports. You know. So listen, if you're free on a Sunday night after you tucked in your children or you tucked in your partner, roll through innit. Roll through.
Every man roll through. You know what time it is, but we're gonna be signing out because the United game's gonna happen in a bit. But yeah, bro, Mandem, love for coming on. As usual, it's your boy Beeks, and we are signing out. Peace.